But just answer him? Glowing eyes are serious eyes. Kirchhaisen, Beatrice Kirchhaisen, but it doesn't make sense. This is like connected to him, so technically... Oh my god, what a beast. Make a big boom and then go back. You don't look so terrifying. To who he's talking? Face reveal. That's a good thing that she's one of them right now, right? I might be not understanding something entirely here. What if Magia have Mercurius body? Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of the irae. So we're going to continue the story, and I was apparently wrong. I think I'm wrong, actually. So yeah, when I said that in the previous episode, I thought like I'm right about Kain and him absorbing Underberev of and powers of Valkyria, but you've pointed out to me that the museum as the place basically sucked up the souls that are inside when you open the thing, so that's not the case. So yeah, with that, one Fury is down, and I think we can continue and try to make a new Fury on, or wait for some kind of like revelation, because mask cracked, so I don't know. That is like in like last episode, right? That there was like cracking on the this like after better, so yeah. Anyway, let's just continue. The beach of eternal twilight flashed into my mind, a realm forever standing in place, forever frozen in time. Let's go then, let's do it. It's going to be hype from the beginning today. The prison of time that the beheaded girl had been cast to. I suddenly felt Kain release me. With my limbs having been drained of strength, I ended up collapsing onto my knees. Also, you pointed out another good thing, because some time ago you've said in the comments that capturing Kasumi is a very bad idea, and yeah, I wonder who's going to be next. This time Bei captured Kasumi, and yeah, we know how he ended. So who's next? Who else is going to capture Kasumi? I guess, like, when there will be a point in time where Heldrich will himself go and capture Kasumi, that will mark his end. I think... So, hey, I was right. I was always giving, like, Kasumi death flags. But I was wrong. She is a death flag. Now it makes sense. I suddenly felt Kain release me with my limbs having been drained of strength. I ended up collapsing onto my knees. Everything in the world looked crimson. Did a capillary burst in my eye? Or did the whole place return into a literal bloodbath before I knew it? What happens? I had no idea. It mattered little. My body was a mess of burnt flesh and gaping wounds. I was surprised it could still move. And so... Okay, that was weird. I guess he's just like, he saw like blood on ice, I guess, because that's how wanted he is, I guess. I stood up and turned around. Tubal Kain remained motionless, with a ridiculously large lamp of iron resting on his shoulder. I needed to master every last ounce of strength I had to put to end this fight. I couldn't tell why the freak suddenly decided to let me go when he already had me in the palm of his hand, but it didn't matter now. I guess he saw Trifa on the rooftop or something, maybe? And he realized? Out of all the other psychos, this was lauded the most people in front of me. An unwanted intruder that laid waste to my peaceful day-to-day life. An undead abomination whose very existence made my skin crawl. Regardless of what divine intervention might occur, I could never find common ground with the dead freak. I considered him a mortal enemy, in a sense. Also, I just realized, like, if not for the fact that Kain is the guy and he's the brother of Sakurai, I would say that this is actually Beatrice, Valkyria. Because, first of all, he have lightning powers, this is New Fury. So, first of all, he have lightning powers, and he have a sword, so just like Valkyria, and also I just realized he have like blonde hair here. So yeah, like Valkyria also had the blonde hair, but this is not possible because it's a guy and it's Sakurai brother, apparently, from what we remember from the previous road. But yeah, this is just like, if not for this, I would say that this is like Beatrice, basically. But yeah. He had been no more than a puppet. I might not have felt this way. Just like there were no people who would get angry at the steel of the knife, I too might have even found the thing worthy of pity. However, yeah. Also, I don't know why. I'm sorry, but I don't know why. But I thought like Mari is a weapon. I mean, it makes sense, kinda, if you look from Ren perspective, but the fact is that Mari is a soul within the weapon. It's not like she's a weapon, so yeah, that's another theory that I created that failed spectacularly after one episode. Great. But he was no puppet. The thing simply acted as one, masquerading as a dead body. Yet inside, he boiled with contempt more livid than anything I'd ever seen. A living wraith, an undead, a demon that had been shackled, or perhaps clung to his own volition, with the world of the living in the midst of his rancor. A being completely different from Mari, another of the dead. Unlike her, this monster could die. However, some psycho thought it was a brilliant idea to bring him back and keep him in this constant state of insanity. Ren, you know how to deal with Kain at this point? Maybe it didn't like cross your mind, but just answer him? Finally, thank God. The sheer sense of his question made me erupt in anger. God damn it. Finally you answers him. Wow, you should do this like in the beginning, when he started asking that. I hold back at the thing, placing a hand on the guillotine on my right arm. Couldn't the damn freak sense her? She would never had a place for herself when she was alive, and never found one even after death. The beach of eternal twilight was both her sole respite and a cage keeping her prisoner. To be at a standstill in a world dominated by repeat and recurrence, that might have indeed sounded like an ideal I personally could yearn for, but she, who had been singled out by Mercurius and trapped in an instrument of murder and wielded by the fool like me, then forced to fight an abomination like this guy. Even still, she harbored not a shred of anger or resentment in her heart. Could this dead freak comprehend the tragedy of it all? No, a resentful wraith, like he never could. Therefore, oh, the eyes are glowing. He's serious. Glowing eyes are serious eyes. This also happened last time when he started using his third degree, when he like stopped time in the midair and he like climbed on the pebbles. What it means to halt in time, to get stuck in the world of eternal standstill. I'd show the freak so he could carry that knowledge back to his grave. I wish for that time itself to halt. I held the strands of time in my hands, separated them from the core, and stretched them as thin as I could. Second would turn into minutes, minutes into hours. I'd kept decapitating time itself till even lightning came to a halt. This is cool how he said this is like decapitating time. It fits like with his like weapon and guillotine. This is cool. And in the end, I'd grant him the ultimate standstill, death. No, I'm not. The concentrated lightning at his shoulders seems like it could explode in a minute now. Nonetheless, I stood my ground, surrounded by the whitish purple at all angles. If he could speak, he should at least have a name. Tubal Cain, after all, was merely the label of a dead puppet. Yeah. Cain don't even remember anymore who he is. Just know that he have like grudge against Trifa. His whole body, now a vessel of deadly lightning, the very incarnation of Executioner Indra himself, suddenly exploded, covering an even larger area than before, with an unprecedented swiftness and ferocity. And amidst that heaven-splitting roar... What happened? Oh god damn it! In red, okay. Okay, I thought like it's Beatrice because yeah, but it's too many letters. Yeah, there's something else outside of B, because it would be B, E, A, T, R, E, C, E. There's like one too much letter. Is this his name? I don't think it's his name because, well, Beatrice was the Valkyria, so it's not possible. So someone with the name similar to Beatrice because it have the same like letters. Se? Se. Oh wait! Okay, if we say that there's enough letters, this is Kircheisen. Wait, I forgot how it's spelled, but it's ended with sen, so, and there's like this, CH, so Kircheisen, Beatrice Kircheisen, but it doesn't make sense, actually. It doesn't fit the letters, and also it doesn't like fit like who Cain is, so I don't think like Cain is like telling his name. He's probably telling the name of the person he loved or something. I have a feeling like Beatrice died right into his right next to him in the museum, and he tried to oppose Trifa, and Trifa just like not killed him, but like suspended him in like near-death state, maybe somehow, like, you know, weird powers of this era, and just like keeping him alive so he just remembers him and Beatrice. New Fury. The thing name had been drowned out by all the noise, nor did I hear the name of its forthcoming art. Wait a second, that was woman voice now. What is happening with Cain? What the fuck? Wait. Also, Cain is using third degree. What the fuck? Okay. Also, apparently, the true Dies Irae is starting now. Okay, so it's impossible for Cain to steal soul of Valkyria. So why it looks like Valkyria is in this body? We just heard the woman voice calling Beria. New Fury! Oh my god, New Fury! Both of them died. The one, okay, first died Cain, the Sakurai brother, and he opened the museum swastika. Then died Valkyria, and her powers got like sealed or sucked into the Longinus, the weapon that's like, you know, sucking out the powers, right? So if you give the sword to the like dead body of Cain, then this is like connected to him. So technically, Valkyria is within body of Sakurai's brother. That's my theory for now. It could make sense, right? Because when Swastika opens, it sucks up the souls. But only one of them died at the time, probably. And the second died later. Or something. It is her. Oh my god, they played me so freaking well with this. Wow, what a revelation. Valkyria. Let's see. Oh. Wait, is that thing the Valkyria thing then? I was like wondering who is like making this. But we saw it in the end of the Kasumi wrote as well. The Night of Bloodstained Roses crumbled to nothingness, returning to the nether from which it came. The opening of the fifth swastika summoned the two new souls into the realm. Well, shit! So Schreiber and Machina is here, huh? One wild as whirlwind, one impassive as steel. I guess this is Schreiber and this is Machina. Albedo and Nigredo, yeah? Albedo is white and Nigredo is black, right? Hair. And Rubedo is red. After an intermission of 60 long years, the two could finally mend their souls into a shape, leaving the castle to embark upon the world of the living. Oh my god, the maddened hound danced in exhalation. Why there's blood already? What's happening? Ferocious beyond imagination, his all-devouring soul trembled with jubilation as it entered its new shape. He would kill them all. He would devour every single one of them. Nordic. This is Nordic. Great, another language. Hrodvintr of Giant Joes and Vicious fame. I heard this somewhere. I think because I recently watched some gameplay from God of War and I think that there was that thing. Devouring earth and sky, if allowed to spread his bane. A whirlwind no obstacle would ever face, swallowing all that dared meet his gaze. The howl of the Gjal... How do... Jalarhorn pierced the night sky, I don't know how to pronounce that. Valkyries danced in radiant Adai. The hour of Ragnarok, the end of all life through night. I know what the Ragnarok is. Close, oh so close. He could smell it with his nose. God damn it, Schreiber, look, oh my god, what a beast. And so, it was about the time for the Enherjar as well to answer the call of the eternal bell. Am I recording? Yeah, oof. This would be the last time he had to hold back. It was his final thread of patience, yet one that would ultimately lead him to devour and ravage with far more intensity than before. Even though his shackles, Gleipnir, had already fallen apart. Not sure what the Gleipnir is. I guess Gleipnir is like a container or something like that. Can we translate it like that? Apart, golden, carrying supremacy, eclipsing all other things divine, still retain the strength to bind him. And so for this one occasion, would allow that substitute, that false gleam, to hold his leash, though not for long. I'm confused and I'm not sure if I'm following this. What do you mean? What leash? Hold his leash through not for long. So you mean like... You are here via Reinhardt powers. And it's just like little string of his power that allows you to be here. And you want to just exert so much power that will just like make you disappear again. But you just cannot wait any longer, I guess. So he's just like impatient and he's just like, yeah, I'm back bitches, so I'm going to make a big boom and then go back. May all the living hear the rabbit hound piercing hole and lament its true significance. The fake would have Wolfgang Schreiber stay his hand, a foolhardy hope, if there ever was one. The beast could even sense malice in that very aspiration. Prize your loyal mood, Lord Heldridge. He would prove that his respect and loyalty to the one being capable of defeating him exceeded even his pride. That it allowed him to endure the infernal humiliation of serving makeshift gold of a substitute. Oh! I get it, gold of the substitute, he means Strifa, because he have to, at this point, well, on the earth, like, Strifa is basically the one who commands them, so he's annoyed by that and stuff, yeah. Okay, he means Strifa by gold and so okay. Okay, I think that's it, right? But as always, if I'm confusing something, just let me know in the comments, because your comments really helps understanding some stuff. Therefore, okay. There we go. First time, Schreiber CG. You don't look so terrifying in this picture. I wouldn't say you are that terrifying if I saw you only like that, but I saw you in the prologue. So yeah. Also these three, the top three, have these scarves of like Heldridge. This is so cool. It's like the status, it's like a medal. You have like some kind of a dagger or something, I see. This is like a dagger, I think. Also, why? He's in the dojo. And he says Anna. We have any business being here. Is he calling Rusałka Anna for some reason? And if, is it like another name of her? Like how many names do we have? She have like Maleus, Malefiction, Rusałka Schweigerin, and I guess Anna now? Manifesting out of thin air, Wolfgang Schreiber placed his hand on the delicate shoulder of a girl, still not entirely liberated from her brief spell of confusion. Maybe he means... Okay, let's see who he means, because I'm not sure. Maybe Rhea? Boiling madness, mingling with bloodlust on the brink of eruption, the boy made an innocent smile, his cherubic mask of an expression wailing malice that could rival the cataclysm of the nuclear reactor meltdown. Okay, you are terrifying. I changed my mind. Your CGs are actually terrifying. We don't need her. Makina will take care of Kane? Okay. Who do you not need? What do you mean? What's happening? To who he's talking? It can be either Rhea. Okay, it can be like two things. It can be either he's like talking to Rhea and calling her Anna for some reason, and he's talking that he will just get rid of Rusałka, I guess, because that's what he said, that we don't need her anymore. Or he's talking to Rusałka and called her Anna and talk about Rhea, that we don't need her anymore and they will kill Rhea. And Makina will try to stop Kain, either killing him or just stopping him to not like get decayed and everything, you know? I mean, they probably want to just kill Rhea and stop Kain, right? Because that makes most sense. Because the more deaths on their side, the worse it is for them. Because they don't have enough people to open the other places. All sounds grew silent as the very air itself froze over. Even the incoming bolt of lightning seems to halt in place. This was my world, my creation, the manifestation of my craving to slow the perception of time. Okay, so Ren just off-screened the creation fragment. Okay. From the outside, it might have looked like I had gained in speed. That was true in a way. After all, in that very moment, I exceeded even the lightning speed of their macabre dance. Such a cool shot. Such a freaking cool shot. I love this shot. However, my own senses couldn't keep up with the sudden discrepancy between the flow of time within myself and the world. I couldn't tell if I hit Kane, nor if my attack had proven fatal. I couldn't tell if the roar that escaped my lips was a cheer of triumph or merely a gasp of pain. I couldn't even detect the smell of blood in the air. I expect Machina just protected Kain. He's faster than Ren in his third degree. Holy shit. Machina is probably just like appeared before Kain and he just like one-handedly stopped Ren. I bet it is. Did I emerge victorious? Did I defeat him with this? I had no way of confirming. Yet before I could even begin to dwell upon my word, the eternal and everlasting moment. Oh my god. There's a feast. There's a cake. And the scarf. There's Machina. We're all fucked. Oh. Okay, let's. I think it's time to celebrate Reinhardt coming back to the world. Yeah, game over. We're finishing this era. Did I match victory? Yet I could well before relaxing moment. Yeah, it been shattered to pieces by the feast of incredible density. All my senses had been forced to return to normal. I didn't willfully release my hold on the realm I had created. Hell, I didn't even know how to do it. And as a result, Tubal Cain was still alive. My despite swing only succeeded at shattering the thing's mask. Oh! Oh! Ah! Face reveal! Revealing dry, shivered skin, the giant face assembled, that of a mummy, his eyes sew shut to block out the light, clattering its bare teeth, came an attempt to form words. Damn. Yeah, it's really a corpse. Instead of contempt and spite, his voice seems to echo with grief. Okay, so why they needed Elisa Aknerbere on Kain face? Seems like they don't need it. It can like still work. So I'm lost here a bit. Like why they needed that even? Like the trembling voice of the scared, humiliated child. There's Machina. Lord Machina. Damn! Okay, he's cool. Okay, he's cool. A mysterious few names left his lips. Damn. Okay. Machina, just calm down. I don't want to die yet. Machina is so freaking cool. I just feel overwhelmed by having him on screen. Holy shit. A heavy solemn voice echoed across the night. At the same time, The space separating me and the monster twisted and withered, revealing a shadow of a man. A soul in a way inspiring density from another world. Like a beam of light, through a lens the shadow burning a hole through the fold of reality took on a more concrete shape. A magnificent frame, clad in a jet black army uniform. A man of perfect physique, and a good head, taller than me, though notably shorter than Kain. His well-honed muscles were noticeable even under his several layers of clothes. Flexible as a whip, sturdy as steel, he was the statue of David came alive, the ideal body of a man. He was a masterpiece of war and carnage fashioned into human form. The hell was... Yeah, so basically what Schreiber said was to... Like what, he wants to kill Readen? I'm confused. Okay, I'm confused. Like, so he don't want to kill Rusauka, so I was right about that. But why would he kill Readen? Who he said that they don't need her anymore? Because he said we don't need her anymore. So who? I'm confused about Schreiber like direction there. Did the freak just call him Machina? He fixed a pair of dim eyes on me, their hollow gaze, like that of a dead fish, creating a sharp contrast with the sheer magnificence of his frame, as well as the heavy, imposing atmosphere he exuded. Brother. Also, Godverberlichigan is his name, right? To who he's speaking? Is he speaking to Ren and calling him brother because he's like basically substitute for Mercurius and he called Mercurius brother? Like, you know, like brother at arms? Or something? The voice of the great Captain rang like an iron hammer. Oh, hi. Yeah. A grasp of reverence left Trifa lips as he, protected by the safety of the roof, beheld the somber night descending upon the mortal realm. Okay, maybe he meant Trifa then? The priest's words, unbefitting his otherwise unmistakable cryptic and jesting nature, rang with absolute and genuine honesty. A smile momentarily graced Eleanor's lips. Okay, Samuel is here as well. The three commanders all together. We are all fucked. Eleanor lips, but unlike the celebrating priest, her voice retained its coolness and solemnity. Eternal Enherger. So eternal power. Praise for an end. Change and transmigration. What do you mean, Samuel? So she means Machina, so... Machina power is like constantly like powered up, like he cannot close it or something? Like he's so strong that he cannot contain his power within him? Smiling, the priest narrowed his eyes into slits, like with Kay shivering in his arms. Valeria Trifa, Eleanor von Wittenburg, Wolfgang Schreiber, and Götz von Berlin-Schingen. Kay found herself completely paralyzed, her soul overwhelmed by the awesome power, madness, and bane emanating from the 4 demigods. Oh my god, 4 demigods. Okay, you know what? Let me put a note. I like how it sounds, and that's going to be the name of this episode. Holy fuck. 4 demigods. Damn! She was scared, wishing from the bottom of her heart to flee in terror. She couldn't comprehend their conversation. A voice in her head whispered that it was for the best. Just moments before, she thought of the Obsidian Round Table as a place she belonged to, her home. Yet now, she couldn't help but view it as a trap, a Pandora box, populated only by the vile monsters. Also, these 3 coming back means that all the plans that Trifa had in Kasumi Road are also fucked right now, right? Like, he have no other choice but to bring back Reinhardt. Like, he cannot just contain Reinhardt anymore. He just like need to like finish the thing and just bring back Reinhardt. Like, he have like no other choice right now. Right? His face was a mask of benevolence, the unmistakable image of a loving father addressing his daughter, and yet... In Kay's ears, the words rang like a death sentence. And with that dark blessing on his lips, the priest lowered Kay to the ground and marched off into the darkness without so much as turning around. Wait, please. She's still... What of him? Okay.
五式の再編、本当に機能するのであろうな。
Pentach Roma?
私とベイを一緒にせぬ方が貴様のためだぞ。
I'm sorry, this is English word, but I don't think I know what it is. Pentach Roma? What's that? Okay, never mind, it's not English word, I think. Or at least it means something in my language that I don't get anyway. I don't know. Anyway.
もちろんあなたにお教えした件のこと、あれも真実だったでしょう。それに
Trifa answered Eleanor cold voice with the delighted cool of the lips.
私の技を疑うことは、すなわちハイドリ秘境の技を疑うこと。恐れ多くもあの方がその程度のことできぬわけがありますまい。そう、あなたの忠誠が60年ごときで揺らがぬのと同じようにね。
ゲスめが抜かす。
Their conversation seemingly at this end, Trifa gave her a curt bow, then resumed his guide. Kay, though it might have been a mere figment of her imagination, could have sworn she spotted someone else clinging to his embrace just before he disappeared into the darkness for good. She still she needed to shake off her puzzlement in the next moment. Yeah, pretty much. Eleanor, seemingly decided to remain for a while longer, turned to face Kay, and with that the latter beheld the full visage of the Crimson Knightess with her own eyes for the first time. Yep.
話はおおむね聞いている。随分とまたクリストフの趣味に付き合わされて育ったようだ。
A towering figure, easily putting the average man to shame, coupled with the vermilion hair fluttering in the wind, unveiling a face half burned. She hadn't seen a more frightful person in her life. The fact that she originally must have been quite a beauty just made her current state all the more terrifying. For Kay, looking her straight in the eye proved a toil in itself. Not to mention that her facial expression, sharp as the blade of the sword, carried a refinement of sorts. She must have been of noble birth, raised within the circles of the upper class, as difficult as that may have been to believe.
ああ、それはいい。私についてどんな風評を受けていたかは預かり知らんが、少なくとも血統を重んじる人種ならば評価はする。クリストフが言ったように、貴様の仕事はもう終わった。我が木にハイドリヒ教は虚言を浪さぬ。願いは成就したと安堵している。
Your wish had been granted. Wait, what? Already? Wait, but her brother is still dead. I'm confused. She finally managed to force her mouth open. Leonard might have meant her no harm, but simply being in her presence wore Kay down tremendously.
あなたもゲイかも。私はもう必要ないと。
Well, if the Free is back, then yeah, they don't need any help.
見ろ。
Eleanor made no answer, and instead began to soliloquy of her own, as if to imply the girl's words meant nothing to her.
族を愛おしむのは結構だ。複製ゆえに清掃の進化が歪み、今はあのような無様なデクに過ぎぬがな。いずれ本物として蘇る。貴様の望みはそれであろう。
Replica, miserable lump of the body, born anew, true and genuinely. So yeah, so as I said, like, reborn her brother, like make him coming back, his soul.
もしくは己の順番が回ってくるまでに型をつけたかったというだけか。何にせよことほご。貴様らは名誉アーリア人とやらの身で我々を除く8名中最も早く獣の祝福を約束されたわけだからな。
Okay. So are we going to see actually how the power of the wish works? Actually? Like, it's going to be the first time, right? Eleanor didn't even look at Kay. She simply gazed down at the athletics field in the distance with a smile on her face.
貴様もだ。キルヒアイゼン。敗者復活など本来ならありえんぞ。ブレンナーに感謝しておけ。
So she's suggesting actually as well that Kain is Valkyria. So it is actually that. So it's Sakurai body and mind of Valkyria? Is that a thing? What was she talking about? And who exactly was she addressing? Yeah, so Sakurai is not aware of that. That's why she's calling like Kain her brother and stuff, because she still thinks that it's her brother, but it's not. So is Lisa Agnerbere actually capturing souls and putting them into corpses? Is that how it works? Maybe that's what the mask was for. Maybe the mask contained the soul of Valkyria, and when it was put on the corpse of the Kain, it transferred into his body.
エインフェリアは蘇る。バルキュリアに導かれ、ラグナロクを行く不滅のレギオン。永遠に、永劫に、無限に蘇り無限に戦う。そう。
Eleanor considered Kay for the first time. Although her eyes retained the glimmer of arrogance, they reflected no sarcasm or belittlement. She was indeed trying to bestow honest praise upon Kay. Faith that bordered on madness, ironclad loyalty that allowed for not a shred of doubt. It seems as if she truly believed that the only thing to matter in the whole of the cosmos was the blessing of her lord.
貴様らは我々と同じものになるのだよ。
Wow, okay. Out of nowhere, she voiced something that sounded nearly incomprehensible to Kay. Yeah, like, what the fuck do you mean? How? Kay is literally like the weakest outside of like... outside of Spinner. Oh. What? What? Something inside her shattered. She could feel everything that defined her as a person being crumbled and die. The scent of those gentle hands embracing her when she felt scared by lightning as a little girl. The pleasant ring of his voice as he read books to her when she couldn't sleep. Yeah, this is about her brother. Oh wait, so... that's CG with little K. So it was Valkyria, and when I was like wondering who the hell that was her brother, probably. That was Kain. I think. She still treasured the wooden sword she begged and cried to have as a kid. The sensation of gripping its hilt, the touch of his fingers as they stroked her hair. All irreplaceable treasures without exception.
獣のたてがみ、そしてそうが不死を望む者、死者の復活を願う者、皆ハイドリ秘境の一部となれば全てが叶う。
Okay. All she ever wanted was to reclaim the warmth of those days.
原へようこそ、レオンハルト。名誉に震え、歓喜に泣け。貴様らには獣の祝福が約束された。
Okay, so my assumption is that you are going to kill her now, and her soul is going to be transferred into the castle, and then for like your soul payment basically, and the souls that you gathered, Reinhardt will bring back Kain's soul back out of his castle? Is that how it works? Eleanor, her laughter still echoed far and wide, turned to a fiery gust of wind before vanishing from Kane's sight. The girl, having been left alone, could do nothing but tremble as she struggled to even breathe. Okay, so she's not dead, but... okay, so she got like... Her mind and body froze, refusing to acknowledge reality, trying to desperately to take shelter in ignorance. Kay thought that useless she did. Her mind would irrevocably crumble, never to heal. It couldn't be, impossible. She chose not to see a thing, decided not to hear a thing. She was too dumb to even comprehend what the woman said anyway. She simply couldn't make it out. Wow. There? Father? She leaned against the fence, grasping its cold steel frame with her fingers. Is she happy? Okay, I'm confused a bit. That's a good thing that she's one of them right now, right? Because her wish is coming true. So her brother is coming back, right? So she should be happy. So this is like happy tears? And the music is happy, I guess. I mean, it's sad, but it's also sad because it's happy sad, right? She leaned against the fence, grasping the cold frame with her fingers. She only wished to see them again. And she did her best. She tried so hard, did everything she could do. She endured pain and hardship, ready and willing to go through anything too. That made her insensitive to the pain of others, and she, in her foolishness, mistook it for inner strength. And so, she made a boy so similar to her suffer. Had she been mistaken, was she still just a foolish child herself? Could she do nothing but muster a faint apology, feeling utterly lost and confused? Wishing to once again bask in the warmth of those days, to be at the sight again, was it wrong for her to harbor such a dream? Okay, so she's not happy. I'm confused. Okay, I didn't. Okay, I don't. I think I'm not following something here. I'm sorry. I think this part of the game. I mean, this one part is like something I didn't like really understand. I thought like her dream is to bring back Kain. But okay, Eleanor said that this is going to be resurrection of Kircheisen, so Beatrice. And she's like, what the hell do you mean? And then you shall be granted the honor to becoming like one of us, and your dream will come true, right? All their wishes shall be granted once they become one with our master. I wish you welcome to Valhalla, the castle of death, Leonhard. Blessing of the beast is now yours. It sounds like they want to bring back Kain and give her a reward for her hard work, basically. But she seems to be like in distress now. I probably need your help in the comments. I might be not understanding something entirely here. Was it really such a strange wish? Was it something bad, something to be condemned, as Fuji had said? Had it been wrong of her to even entertain the idea? Had she learned of a way to make that wish come true? And she put her life on the line for it. To return to life as Einherjar. Okay. To be a part of the immortal legion of Ragnarok. The mane of the fang of the beast and fangs of the beast. To keep on resurrecting ceaselessly without limit. To repeat battle after battle for all time to come. The endlessly wretched fate of all fallen warriors. Oh, so maybe... Also, this is... wow. Terrible shape. I'm sick of fighting. So basically... she's happy that her wish is coming true. Right? Like they're going to resurrect Kain, apparently, or something? But at the same time, she became a slave, basically, to Reinhardt. She's, like, going to be stuck, like, forever in this, like, battle mode. Like, she's going to fight for Reinhardt forever. And she's not okay with this. She like sacrifices her whole life and everything just to bring Kain back, but she didn't want to do this. And now she's actually forced to do this like forever because she's one of the Legion now. Right? What a promotion, by the way. She hated war. She hated pain too. All she ever wanted was to enjoy days of peace with the two she held dear. She wanted nothing to do with war. She didn't wish to become a rife, fueled by strife. If she alone was cursed to shoulder that fate, it would be still be fine. But to condemn those two as well, to force him to battle for eternity even in death,
嫌よね。
For the two she loved were just gentle, perfectly normal people. She fell in love with them for the same reason. Okay. Yet, she was too late. Was there anything she could do? How could she possibly repent for a sin this this grave? She could see three shadows below her in the athletics field. First, an Einherjar clad in obsidian. Second, another man whose life she, in her foolishness, turned into living hell. So Ren. And finally... Oh no, sorry, not brother. Not father, brother. Right. Sorry. Choking on tears, Kay was unable to even master her own voice, unable to even call out the name of the man she held so dear. She knew herself to be far beyond forgiveness, far beyond redemption, so they're not bringing Kain. So what does it mean becoming one of the Legion? Then. They said that they will grant her wish, right? And she wished for Kain. What? I'm confused. She knew herself to be far beyond forgiveness, far beyond redemption. Yet she still couldn't bear the pain, couldn't help praying for someone to save her. The two she hoped to save, the two she ended up condemning to the cursed fate. Beatrice Kinshasa, and she cried out the name of the other man, a slave, forced to wage war even in death. All she wished for was to leave the shackles of his curse, to set him free, yet to liberate him from the curse of the false lance meant condemning him to slavery under the rule of the real one, to force upon him the blessing of the beast. Oh wait, I think I get it now. So they plan to bring Kain back just as she wished for? So her wish is going to be done, basically, but what's later, it was never specified. So basically, they bring back Kain, but he will be still the slave to Reinhardt, and he will still have to continue fight. I think that's the case. Am I right now? A prison that would chain him forever, Valhalla. To them, Kain must be a herald of death, a Valkyrie. The very thought filled her with the torrent of sadness, frustration and misery. Nobody could ever possibly feel love for a miserable wretch like her ever again. Damn. I couldn't help doubt my ears. I spotted Sakurai on the roof, covered in wounds and generally in terrible shape. She called out to her brother, her voice trembling from tears. Yeah, now we have the scene when he gets to know who the Kain is. That moment confused and paralyzed both my mind and body. Kain, electromagnetic dance of death, got up to me. Yep, okay. Served me right for spacing out in the middle of the battle like an idiot. It was too late. I had no time to activate my creation figment, nor was I sure if it would ever work again. There was simply no way for me to dodge this purple lightning at this point. You could say it was a complete fluke that I managed to pull that off, and that my defeat was set the moment I failed to deliver my immortal blow to the thing back when I had the chance. Even worse, I realized who Sakurai was crying about over there. You would have to be pretty dim to not to in this situation. There were only 3 people here, and I sure as hell wasn't her brother. Then we had Kain, flying at me in the form of the purple bolt of lightning, and Makia, yeah. Gott von Berchtesgaden, a German who had been one of the Reinhardt Imperial Guards these past 60 years. He was a less likely candidate to be Sakura brother than even myself. In other words... Wow! Holy shit, Makia just like one-shotted Kain. Damn! I was at a loss of words. Having been assailted by the two shocking revelations at once. The first was that the only one who could possibly be Sakura brother was Tubal Cain. The other was the incredible strength of the man who seems to have taken Cain out in a single hit. Yeah! Oh, fuck. They go away, please don't look at me. The words left my mouth, out of their own volition. I knew better than anyone how much of beast Cain was, having just fought a battle to death with him. Transforming his whole being into raging thunder, he moved at the speed of lightning and could split mountains apart with a single swing. And that man took him out with a single one punch. I doubt my own eyes. Were they pulling off some kind of trick on me? I don't think they pulled a trick on you, I think he is just that strong. Cain seems to have gone silent. I had no idea what those man fists were made of, but they easily split lightning apart, returning Cain to his normal self of flesh and bone and rendering him immobile with a single punch. I wonder what his Agnerbere is actually. I think he might be similar case to Trifa, because Trifa Agnerbere is basically his body, right? He have like the vessel, he have like Eldritch body. So Makia... What if Makia have Mercurius body? He have black hair. And he make this as his Agnerbere? Maybe? A mortal strike. An attack that ended all confrontations. A fist to lower the curtains of any battle. Machina. I could hear Sakura shouting something else from the roof, but I couldn't make it out. And frankly, I wasn't in the position to listen to her now. I was more than interested in listening to her story and learning about her familiar ties to this dead freak, but I couldn't afford to look away from the other man. I had a gut feeling that if I so much as missed a single one of his movements, he would send me to an early grave in an instant. Barely Shingen slightly regarded me with Cain lying motionless at his feet. He appeared to be sizing me up. Or at least that was what I had gathered as I looked into his dead, hollowed eyes. And? Okay... He suddenly addressed me, that was weird. Similar! So, okay, I'm going to stay with the theory for now that his Agnerbere is Mercurius body? Maybe, just like Trifa have Reinhardt body? His voice was heavy and booming, its tones seemingly plagued by constant pain and suffering. At the moment, the guillotine abruptly disappeared from my right hand. I wasn't the one who dismissed it. Heck, I didn't have the guts to stand in front of this guy that's like that unarmed. But why on earth did my weapon betray me in such a crucial moment? Maybe because she feels Mercurius out of him. And she don't want to fight Mercurius, because Mercurius is important to her. New theories about Machina. Okay, I like this episode. Also, it might also be that Mari actually protected Ren at this point, because Makia said, guys, stop the fight. And then still had his like scythe, so he was like in battle mode, and Mari was like, Ren, you know what? We should stop. So she retracted, and yeah, now you will be safe. Maybe, somehow, probably. Just don't engage. He lifted Cain, humongous frame. with such ease that could make one believe the giant was filled with feathers. I guess that he must have been tied by some very strict creed, as behind his mask of indifference, I could sense an almost torturous wish to fight and destroy me. Not wanting to provoke him, I instead stared absently at his back as it melted into darkness. Okay, we're alive. The next moment, the skies above the school returned to normal. The night of Bloodstained Roses had shattered. And the episode shattered my theories and made new theories as well. Wow. We are all fucked. Well, I think I said what I wanted to say during the episode. I don't have more theories right now. What an episode. Damn. This is game over. This is... We can just like, we can just like go to the next episode, open up the rest of the thing, bring back Reinhardt, end of the war, the end. That's all that's left. Like, I cannot comprehend the power of these guys. Wow. Anyway, thank you for joining. So leave up a like if you liked the episode. Dislike if you disagree. Subscribe if you not subscribe. Check my Discord. Become a member if you want to check episodes earlier and support me. And yeah, thank you everyone once again. And I will see you in the next episodes of this era. So for now, Pocket Watch is going out.